everybody. My name is Ilana Allesh from ORT Education Network in Israel. So, Jake, can I please share my screen?
You should be able to share your screen.
Okay, so I have some small presentation here. Please let me know
We
if
see
you can see it now.
introduction. We see the introduction slide.
Okay. Okay. And okay, so hi everybody. I'm very excited to be here today. My name is Ilana Allesh. I'm head of international business development and marketing in ORT Education Network of Israel. ORT is the largest education and the oldest education network in Israel with responsibility for over 253 schools and colleges and 10% of high school pupils who study in our education network. In overall 100,000 children studying in our education network each year. And we are responsible for over 8,000 employees, teachers, administrators, and managers. We are getting our funds from the Ministry of Education of Israel, but we are politically independent. Another thing which is very unique about us that we also have our own R&D and training administration where we develop novel programs. And whenever there is a need on the ground in our school for some novel solution, we develop these kind of solutions, and vice versa. Whatever is developed in our center is used on the ground in our schools. And many times the Ministry of Education of Israel is watching us closely, since if our work is successful, many times they offer our programs on the national level. For example, we've been the first in Israel to implement virtual reality in education, and the Ministry of Education is watching us closely as a pilot. Virtual reality means two things. From the one hand, our children in their software lessons, they develop virtual reality environments. From the other hand, we use virtual reality for education of English, presentation skills, to build the confidence of the children when they speak to the audience, etc. We also have been the first in Israel to implement artificial intelligence in education, also in our lessons, and also as a help for the educators to reduce the load work of administrative tasks. I will not tell you about all our innovative programs, but I will tell you about really our flag program, which is called Future Ready, and I will share with you a short video to show you how it looks like from the perspective of the student. Please, just a second. Please tell me, do you see this now? Hello? Hello?
Yes, we see.
Yes,
We see.
so the subtitles will be at the bottom. Please follow.
יש! הצלחתי להגיע אליכם. אמרו לי שזה יהיה קשה. אתם הפיוטריסטים, נכון? הייתי פשוט חייבת לבוא אליכם מהעתיד ולהגיד לכם תודה. אני פה בזכותכם. באמת, זה מרגש אותי לראות את החולמים והמגשימים. להגיע לרגע הזה שבו הכל התחיל. לחזק אתכם. להראות לכם שהכל אמיתי ומוחשי. הנה, השקעתי, צילמתי, הבאתי הוכחות. בואו תראו איך נראה שבוע הלימודים שלי. והכל כי אתם לא ויתרתם על העתיד שלי באורט. ימי ראשון, זה הימים שאני מרגישה שאני בונה את עצמי לחיים. חורשת לבגרויות אתם אומרים? לא רק בגרויות. כבר מכיתה ח' אני צוברת בהדרגה כל מיני הסמכות ומיקרו הסמכות במקצועות ההייטק. כן, אני לגמרי מכוונת לשם. אני בי"א וכבר מחזיקה במקצוע. לא מזלזלת בבגרויות, כן? אבל מישהי כאן כבר השלימה תעודת שיווק דיגיטלי של גוגל, תעודת מוסמך בכתיבת בוטים של IBM, ועכשיו אני בתהליך ארוך והדרגתי של הסמכת בינה מלאכותית של מייקרוסופט. וואי, אם אני אצליח בזה, אני אשכרה מסודרת עוד לפני שסיימתי תיכון. חושבים שאני איזה יוצאת דופן? אוטודידקטית? אני עושה את זה צמוד עם חברים מבית ספר, וגם מבתי ספר אחרים של אורט. ויש לנו את סתיו, המנטורית המדהימה שלנו, שמחזקת אותנו, מדרבנת אותנו, לא מוותרת ולא מתפשרת. למדתי ממנה כל כך הרבה על התמדה. ימי שני לעומת זאת, זה הזמן של הקפיצה על החיים האמיתיים. אלו הימים שבהם אני אשכרה מרגישה שאני חלק מעולם העבודה העתידי. אנחנו עובדים כצוות מול סטארט-אפ שיושב אצלנו בבית הספר. יש ימים שאנחנו עושים בדיקות משתמשים ומאירים הערות ל-UX שלהם. יש ימים שאנחנו מעצבים להם תכנים שיווקיים, ולפעמים אנחנו צופים בהקלטות של פגישות זום שיש להם עם לקוחות ולומדים מזה על עולם העסקים הגלובלי. כאן למשל, אנחנו צופים בצוות של בקרת האיכות ולומדים מהם איך עושים בקרת איכות. הייתם מאמינים? אתם צריכים לראות את השוק של ההורים שלי כשאני מספרת להם מה אני מקבלת מבית הספר. ימי שלישי פעמיים כי טוב, כי זה באמת אחד הימים הכיפים שלי. אני מתרגלת מלא עם הבוטית שלי באנגלית. עושה סימולציה במציאות מדומה, ממש יום של קרנבל למידה. אני אומרת לכם, וזה לצד החלק האנושי יותר, כי יש לי 2 קבוצות עבודה עם 2 צוותים מכל הארץ. כולם כוכבים של אורט כמובן, עם מנטורים שהם מורים מומחים מבתי הספר האחרים ברשת. אני עם קבוצה שנמצאת בדיוק במצב שלי במקצועות המרכזיים. אנחנו לומדים ביחד, פותרים תרגילים, עושים מרתונים, וגם צחוקים. ולומדים מהמורות והמורים הכי תותחים בארץ. והכל בקבוצות קטנות וירטואליות שמותאמות בול איפה שאנחנו נמצאים ולמה שמעניין אותנו. לא תכירו הרבה שוויסטים עם כל כך הרבה אנשי קשר מכל כך הרבה מקומות. אם אני עושה טיול בארץ, אני מסודרת עם לינה בקלות. והי, אני שמעת אתכם שם ממלמלים מתחת לשפם, שגדלה פה איזו ילדה קפיטליסטית, רובוטית ובלי ערכים. נראה לכם? אצלנו, להיות מוכן לעתיד זה לא רק הסמכות תוכנה. זה גם ללמוד להיות בן אדם. ימי רביעי זה ימים של התנדבות במסגרת אור טוב, ושל פעילויות חברתיות. וגם שם אני מקבלת קרדיטים, והכל נכנס לי ל-FRP. מה? אתם לא מכירים את ה-FRP? ה-Future Ready Platform. מה שמביא אותי ליום חמישי. לרגע שהמורים שלי אוהבים לקרוא לו הרפלקציה. אני נכנסת לתיק העבודות שלי ב-FRP, עושה סיכום שבועי של הלמידה שלי, בודקת את הקרדיטים שלי, את המשימות, מצטוותת לקבוצות לומדים מכל הארץ, מתכננת מפגשים עם המנטורית. יום של ניהול כזה, כמו של גדולים. טוב חברים, נראה לי שאני אזוז. אני חייבת כבר לחזור לזמן האמיתי שלי. אבל פשוט הייתי חייבת לבוא ולהגיד לכם שזה אפשרי. שאתם יכולים לבנות לנו בתי ספר יותר רלוונטיים, יותר מותאמים. שאתם באמת יכולים להיות בית משמעותי בשבילנו. בית ששייך למשפחה גדולה וחזקה. משפחת אורט. תודה לכם שלא ויתרתם. ואני מקווה שגם תהנו מהדרך. אנחנו בטח נתראה מהצד השני של העתיד ועוד נחגוג ביחד את ההצלחה הזאת. ביי בינתיים.
So this is how it looks like from the student perspective. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes, it's perfect.
No? Yes, sorry. So this is how it looks like from the student perspective, from the ORT Education Network and the staff perspective. So basically we have a new role in our schools. It is called a futurist, or in other words, an innovation leader. We choose these people carry from the education network staff and promote them to this role, while they are a one-man show to leading their particular school for the next level, to the transformation, and to implement this future-ready program in this school. What does it mean? It means that they collaborate a lot with the high-tech ecosystem, with IBM, with Google, with the high-tech companies which are located closely to the school. They collaborate with the city society as part of the social programs which you could see helping to elder people and other interesting projects which we make. And they also implement new education programs in the system, new technologies, new equipment, and more. These educator transformators, they get a lot of training from us because it's very difficult to be one-man show and to lead together the students, the parents, the city communities, the teachers towards the transformation. So we educate them, we train them in our R&D center about novel pedagogic concepts, about project leadership, about project management, even storytelling and marketing, because in a way they need to sell the story of the transformation in their own school and in their own society. So ORT vision is basically being future-ready, innovative, qualitative, but also providing values and ensuring that children are socially engaged in positive projects and support their community, and that we are growing a valuable and very good next generation of our startup nation. And through all our activities, it's important for us to bolster and to make the social economical situation in Israel better, and to make the next generation of children who are growing and going to the jobs market more resilient. And our journey started with the I-STEAM. I-STEAM is basically a concept which is built upon STEM, but we added I for innovation and also for Israel. E is not only engineering, it is also stands for entrepreneurship. A stands for arts, but arts can be digital arts, and it also can be 3D product design. And A also stands for all, education for all. Within our education network, we provide a wide variety of programs which we develop in our own R&D center. We have agri-tech, we have medical program. All this is above to regular education, which is obligated towards which we are obligated in front of the Ministry of Education. Okay, all the additional programs are provided by ORT in order to make the next generation more successful, in order to make them already trying future careers through exposure to innovative programs and through collaboration with high-tech companies. And this is all for today, but really we have a lot of programs and a lot of initiatives which I would be glad to show, and we are really open-minded for any kind of collaboration with other education networks, organizations, schools, and countries.
Excellent, 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 excellent. I'm sorry, I know there may be some other people with questions, but I'm the host, so I'm going to ask first. Thank you very much. Let me ask you a question. You said it's an independent program, but then you mentioned the Department of Education. And so how well do you work with the Department of Education, or is there a conflict between we have our schools and then you're off here doing something else?
No, basically we get the funds from the Ministry of Education. We are NGO, we get our funds from the Ministry of Education, but we also generate our own income through selling our programs, both in Israel and abroad. But everybody in Israel are obligated to study particular programs when it's coming to mathematics, English, etc., etc. We offer add-on. So in addition to regular programs, which are, of course, running in our schools, we are adding a lot of extras. And the collaboration with the Ministry of Education is great in a way that they're watching us, and whatever is successful in ORT, later it can be implemented on the national level. For example, we've been the first to develop the biotechnology program, which later was offered on the national level.
Very good. Is it possible for you to send us that video with the
Yes, of
subtitles?
course. I will share the link in the chat.
But that would be great. That would be great. But it will be the link with the subtitles too.
Yes, of course.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Because I know there will be people who will be posting this whole presentation, but I think people are going to be very interested in that video. It's superb.
Yes.
Yes, yes. I mean, this is really nice. I'm Anand. I'm from India.
Hi, hello. Yes,
I'm one of the co-hosts now. Hello, Galit. How are you?
Hi,
Shalom,
I'm fine.
shalom
How
to
are you?
everyone.
Good to see you. And I
Shalom
must
to
say that
everyone.
we and Ilana, we know each other and we work together.
Yes, I can see
Yes.
that. I can see that. Now, Ilana, just let me give you a quick heads up as to what I do. I currently am the National Director for Innovation here in India. And this is something I work with a lot of schools, a lot of universities. This is something which is very interesting to see how we can, because in India, I don't know if you are aware, there is a mission called as the Atal Innovation Mission, AIM. It's from the Prime Minister of India's office. And we have created about 10,000 plus tinkering labs in various schools across the country. And it does provide a platform for students to come experiment, create ideas, and the ultimate aim is to see how they can create their own startup. So just a couple of months back, I was a jury member for one of the selection panels. So we had about 1,500 students who had presented their ideas to different sets of juries. So my team had about 20 student startups to study about. But what I feel is that although they presented the ideas and the government of India sanctions about $2,000 per startup, no questions asked. So depending upon if the idea is good, they get $2,000. But this is a very structured program is what I feel, and how we can actually get it to move across in different parts of, I mean, probably post the event, I think I'll talk to Gal later and we can see how we can collaborate on this area to implement this program. And last week, I was in Vietnam, and Vietnam, I'm setting up the entire thing in Vietnam for the innovation ecosystem. So I've been asked to help them to set it up. So I think this will be something which we can introduce in the schools in Vietnam, which they can actually start thinking of implementing and ensuring how the students in Vietnam can actually leapfrog their journey much faster than anything else, because they are just catching up with the whole technology part and everything. This is very interesting, and we'll definitely go for a detailed discussion on this, and I would love to take it up forward.
I would be glad to connect and to discuss it in more details. It sounds interesting. Thank you.
Yeah.
And
So anything that you're doing currently in Asia, any other countries in Asia?
So I'm really focused on Asia and particularly on India, and really
Oh, yeah.
would be glad to open the doors and collaborate. So currently, with regards to Asia, it's all in the very initial stages. I'm investigating, I'm making my first contacts. I'm very strongly connected to the ambassadors of Israel in other countries and both ambassadors of Asian countries in Israel. Just 2 weeks ago, the Asian ambassadors visited one of our schools, and it was really successful. And I'm talking to some of the ambassadors, and especially to Indian ambassadors, about how could we move forward with collaboration,
Please,
etc.
I will be able to take your things here on the ground and see what best we can do, because I work closely with the Ministry of Education here in India.
Yes.
It would be amazing. I would be glad to connect later and to discuss it. Thank you.
Anand, it's a perfect connection. India is a very large country, and Anand knows every single person in the country.
No, don't go by what Jake says. No. I think Dr. Anchal will also be a very interesting person that Ilana should meet, right?
Yes. Very good. Okay. Thank you, Ilana. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.